Good morning or good afternoon or good evening whenever you are looking at this video. This is for my Algebra 2 class, and we are going to start solving some equations with radicals. And I am going to go on ahead and set this up and give you a few examples, so hopefully you can be successful with the homework. So this will take me a quick moment to get it in there. So make it look like we're in the right area there. All right, that's enough there that we can see it. So what I want to do first is I just want to review really quick on doing an equation that you all should know how to do. So I'm looking at the 3x plus 7 equals 19. And to solve that, I think everybody knows you go minus 7 minus 7. That gives you 3x equals 12. And then you go divide by 3, x equals 4. Sorry, trying for an equal sign there. Anyway, the reason we chose the minus is because there's a plus there. We did an opposite operation. And the reason we chose to divide is because that means 3 times x, and the opposite of times is divide. Now, when you want to check that answer to make sure x equals 4 is right, you're basically going on there and you're going to put that right back into the original. So it's 3 times 4 plus 7. And when you do 3 times 4 plus 7, 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 7 is 19. You end up with the original equation, so you know you got the right answer. Now, what are we going to do if we have something with a radical, in this case, a square root? We're still going to do the same thing. So basically, if you look there, we've got a square root and we got a plus 6. What's the opposite of plus 6? I hope you all say minus 6 as I'm writing that down. And that leaves you the square root of x equals 5 when you subtract 11 and 6. And then we have to say, what's the opposite of a square root? And remember, that square root's got a little tiny 2 in that spot, doesn't it? The opposite of a square root is a square. We're going to square it, and we're going to square it. And that gives you x equals. Now, this is a little rule that you need to know. When that's an even number, so we're squaring for an even number, you got to put a plus or a minus in front of your answer. All right? So, I apologize. No, you don't have to put a plus or a minus in front of your answer. I'm thinking of something else. You just square it. That is 25. Now, if we want to go back in and check it, we got 25, so we got the square root of 25 plus 6 equals 11. What is the square root of 25? It's 5. 5 plus 6, that does equal 11. That works out, doesn't it? So we know that, again, this right here, this x equals 25 is the right answer. All right? So now I'm going to go ahead and try to slide this. This is going to take me a second. All right. Learning the software as we go. So let me slide this up so we can see some more problems. There we go. Now let's put on the thing so I can sketch in there. All right. So let's take a look at this problem right here. We got 5 times the cube root of x equals 20. When that's next to it, that means times. I hope you're thinking to yourself, the opposite of times is divide. So I'm going to divide both of those by 5. And yeah, that makes that 5 cancel out. That gives me the cube root of x. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Now, since that's a cube root, that means we've got to cube everything. X equals. Now, you can get out a calculator, or you can do 4 times 4 times 4. But when you get done with that, that ends up being 64. Again, you can put that in. 5 cube root of 64. It's a little hard to use this stylus, so I apologize that it's a little messy. okay, equals 20. When you do the cube root of 64 on a calculator, you get 4. 5 times 4 is 20. We know we got the right answer. X is equal to 64. All right. I apologize. I guess I deleted that on there. There was supposed to be a 6 there. So we can kind of take a look at this here. So we got the fifth root of x minus 7 plus 3 is equal to 6. So we're going to go minus 3 minus 3. So that gives us the fifth root of x minus 7 equals 3. Since there's a 5 there, we go to the fifth and we go to the fifth. X minus 7 equals, when you do 3 to the fifth on a calculator, you're going to get 243. Or you could do 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Have a good day, guys. And that will, when you're done multiplying it out, equal 243. Now I got to finish up. I got to add 7 to both sides. That gives me x equals 250. So when I put the 250 in, that gives me the fifth root of 250 minus 7 plus 3 equals 6. When you go through and check that, that's going to work out to be 243 there. When you put the fifth root of 243 in your calculator, that will give you 3. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. All right? All the problems you have right now should work out to some fairly nice numbers, but take a look at that homework assignment and give it a shot. Good luck, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.